Hey, welcome back to Food According to El Roca. So today we're just making some chicken, simple chicken stew, a little bit of curry, like you'll see it. So you're gonna start by taking, in this case, I used drumsticks, but you can use any, like chicken thighs or whatever type of chicken, not even white meat, just the dark meat. That's what I would prefer for you to use for this recipe. And then I just took the 6 guns spice and the Origanum, and then I rubbed the chicken with that. Just make sure it's dry, and then just rub it with some Origanum, or even if you have another grill spice, you can use that, or your chicken spice. You can use that if you don't have the 6 gun spice. And then you're gonna just rub your chicken, and then you're gonna start sauteing it in your pan or pot, whatever that you're gonna cook it in. And then you want it to brown. The first thing that we're gonna do is to brown our chicken so that it looks really nice at the end. So make sure that you brown it first with that spice, right? And then we're gonna make sure we're giving it some color so that it mustn't be like white inside the stew. You find the chicken is too white if you don't brown it first. So this is the first step that we're gonna do. And then from there, you're gonna take it out of that pan and put it aside. And then in that same pan or pot, we're gonna put a little bit of butter. Put a little bit of butter in there, and then I'm going to saute my onions in there, in the same pot that I was browning the chicken. And then I put the onions, chopped onions, and then I put some green pepper also. So the green pepper is gonna bring that flavor, and the smell in here, it's so delicious. So also I'm gonna put in my garlic after sauteing them a little bit. So when I put in the butter, it's going to make the onions a little bit soft, so it's gonna be a little soft quicker when you saute them in onion, in butter. So I put a little bit of garlic in there and continued sauteing it, and then I put my spices, which is in this case is garam masala. I used garam masala. I love that. I love the fragrance, that it brings into the stew. And then from there, put more oregano in there. But if you don't have oregano, you can use maybe some parsley, or like the right parsley, or mixed herbs, whichever type of herb that you have. And then I also put some chicken spice in them. And then but you can also put barbecue spice if you don't have chicken spice. And then we're gonna put some paprika in. It's very important, the paprika is gonna also bring the color, and very nice color, into your stew. So I put some paprika in there, and then I sauteed everything until my spices release all that yumminess. The flavors will come out after you saute your spices in there. And then from there, you're gonna add that chicken back into your pot, and then you're gonna put your 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 water, a little bit of water, so that your chicken can cook all the way through. So because I'm also gonna put some potatoes in there, and then I added some chicken stock, even though I did not show it here. I had added some chicken stock in there when I boiled the chicken a little bit. And then from there, I add my potatoes. But in this case, as you can see, I was using a baby potatoes. I cut them in half, but you can use any other potato. You can use not just normal potatoes. You can even peel them, but I used baby potatoes and I didn't peel them. And once your potatoes are soft, and then your stew has reduced and thickened a little bit, you can put either tomato sauce or tomato paste. And then I added also a little bit of more butter. Butter makes everything delicious. You know that, right? So I just put a little bit of butter, and then I added my tomato paste, or you can use your tomato sauce. And then you let it sit for a little bit, just for a few minutes. And then your stew will be ready, and you can serve it with your pap, your rice. You can make it part of your Sunday meal. And thank you so much for coming back and watching this video. Until next time.